Here's proof, bro. Here's proof that y'all was saying to the other, oh, you can't copy from other channels, bro. Look, here's proof. So you see the entire story right here. You see the entire story, the entire history of Spider-Man right here. What changes right here is the angle, a different story. So this part right here is, let me highlight it to show y'all smoothly of what an angle look like, because I know that many coaches and gurus like they just show y'all and tell you, oh, bro, how the story changed. They don't know smoothly. They don't know much, bro. You feel me? So me, I know much because I started and I learned the game, and I made it over. So hold up. Let's go to the story right here. So you see this right here, 100,000 views, right? So I know what I'm talking about, bro. So if I didn't know what I was talking about, I wouldn't be hitting big views. So this right here is what you call an angle. So what he did was he took what the core keyword worked, but he just brought it to a new angle where YouTube couldn't like tell what she copied and then brought it to a new thumbnail. So what you could do is, I'm gonna show you. So what you basically do is go to this right here. We could go to search this right here. So you see right, if we searched 4 years ago, 300 views per hour, you see 5.1 million. What he did, you see right here, 600,000 right here search. We go down, you see 100K views 4 years ago, 2 point. So if you take a topic that's over, like, you see 500K right here, 500,000, what he did was he took all this right here and he validated it right. So what you can do is go to this right channel, let me tell you. So what you're gonna basically do, hold up, let's watch Steffen's video.
I'm constantly building new channels, as we can see right there. Then I've made $42,000 with just 2 videos that I've posted. I've scaled the channel up from $0 to $48,000 in just 30 days. You guys can verify the dates. And then I've helped hundreds of other people do the exact same thing. For example, here, Martins, who've helped us 206 now in the last 7 days.
So y'all might understand things better at Steffen's channel, but I try to explain things as best I could. So I'm showing y'all what the benefit is. So let me open this video up real quick.
In this video, I'll show you exactly how I monetized a subscriber's faceless AI YouTube channel with just 2 videos. Here we can see the channel, as we can see here. We posted the first video. That video absolutely blew up. And then just 8 days later, we actually got approved for monetization and started making money on this channel. So first day was like $72, and then most people just go into the health niche just randomly because they've heard it kind of gets a lot of views, or the motivation niche because who doesn't need some kind of motivation, or even luxury because they know luxury has a and we need to find a gap between these two that we can actually fill, and through that actually blow up channels very quickly, as we did with the channel I just showed you. Now, what normal YouTubers do, and by the way, like for the people who don't know me, I did this for years as well. Like when I was just 12, I started my first ever YouTube channel. It was a personal brand at 18. I had 100,000 subscribers. So
I started my first NBA 2K channel when I was little. 2K VC coaches.
That literally,
like 11. I'm 21 years old now.
Took me 6 years. This is something you can do with a faceless channel in 6 months. Okay, it took me 6 years, and the reason for that is very simple. Personal brands take years to, like, people take years to build their personal brands, spend years building a connection with their audience, and it takes a lot.
You know what I'm gonna start probably doing on my main? I'm gonna start reacting to groove videos and then start posting it, me reacting to it on my main channel, and then put a new thumb on it. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Of time and hard work to build demand around them, because if we're building a personal brand, we need to get people interested in us. Okay, but luckily with YouTube automation, we completely skip that whole process. Instead, what we do is we look for a topic or niche that has a lot of demand but no supply. Okay, that is what we are looking for. Now, how do we kind of identify these kind of niches? That's where our niche criteria comes in. And I would highly recommend you guys to actually write this here down on a piece of paper and have this specific niche criteria with you at all times when you do niche research, because this is going to make your life as easy as possible. Okay, number 1, there are under 5 smaller channels creating content in that niche that are constantly getting more views than they have subscribers. This means there's high demand and low supply, which I've already explained to you is the most important thing when it comes to YouTube automation. Okay, and then there are no channels with over 100,000 subscribers. Super important, because how are you going to compete against a channel that already has 100,000 subscribers? Okay, YouTube already trusts this channel with their lives, all right? YouTube wants to make money, and they're always going to push out the videos that make them the most amount of money. And if they are already channels with 100,000 subscribers, YouTube is obviously going to push out their kind of videos, because those videos, they know that these videos make them money, Okay, then there are no smaller channels failing. Super important, because if there are a bunch of smaller channels failing, why should your channel succeed, especially if you're doing the exact same thing as they are? Then the niche is not older than 6 months. Important, because in most cases, if it's older than 6 months, there will be channels with over 100,000 subscribers, and there will also be channels failing. I can create better content than my competitors. We'll get into this a bit later, like a bit more in detail, but you can also just go ahead, you can create longer content, okay? And then I'm actually interested in this niche. This is not a must as long as you build a team that actually has interest in that niche. Is YouTube monetizable? This I'll show you in a second. But is the niche monetizable? Super important. Otherwise, you're not going to make any money in that niche. I'll also show you exactly how you can check that out in a second. Huge bonus if you can post long videos, because then you can place more ads and with that have a higher RPM. Okay. Now this is basically where you can make more money per 1,000 views. Now, very important, again, this does not need to be 1,000% with all niches you find. You do not need to find the perfect niche. It is very rare that you find the perfect niche. And if you do, find the perfect niche, that's where channels blow up. Exactly like this one here did. But very important, do not overthink it. Do not try to over-perfectionize it. It's not going to work, all right? Just get started and, we don't want the perfect niche. We just want a niche that can actually work and that we can actually get started in, all right? Now, tools I'd highly recommend for doing niche research, and I'll show you in a second how we actually use them, are Nextlev. It's like 13 euros a month. And then vidIQ, the free plan is enough. I'll link both of it in the video description. Nextlev, I have like a 20% discount code. As I said, check it out. Will be in the video description. This is just going to make your life way easier. Is it 100% needed? Absolutely not. Just going to save you a bunch of time. All right. So that's why we use these tools. But you can do Nextlev niche research without these tools as well. Now, when it comes to doing niche research, we use something called a dummy account. This is, in my opinion, a game changer. Okay. Now, a dummy account is basically a YouTube account that we only use for niche research. The YouTube homepage changed for our advantage. YouTube got extremely good at predicting what we actually want to watch. And we want to use that to our advantage to train the YouTube algorithm to only show us faceless niches on our YouTube home tab. Now, instead of me explaining all of this, let me show you how you can actually set it up. Because once your dummy account is set up, you can, no joke, find endless, and I mean endless niches with it. Okay, it's insane. It's a game changer. If we look at this account here, just as an example, this is a, niche research account, a dummy account that I personally use to do niche research. You can see like it's literally just faceless channels all over my YouTube homepage. You don't see any kind of personal brands or stuff like that, obviously here and there, but it's just faceless niches. And if you click on this channel here, just as an example, this is probably a channel I don't know yet. So here we can see 3,000 subscribers. I don't know this channel. Okay, and that's how crazy it is, and this channel is actually not even performing too bad. But let me show you how you can set up an account exactly like this. So what I want you to do is I want you to actually log into a YouTube account like this. So you can just call it whatever you want. I like to call mine niche research. This account, by the way, already has like 4 subscribers. You guys always go ahead and subscribe to this channel. But yeah, so just imagine that I am logged into a brand new YouTube account now, and this is how your YouTube homepage is then gonna look. Now, what you want to do then is you actually want to go to your YouTube search and type in anything you're interested in, all right? Now, I always do the biggest houses because I do not care what I post videos about as long as these videos actually make money. But I know that there are a lot of people who want to be very specific with the content they're going to post. They don't want to post anything that they are not interested in, okay? So once you've done this, you actually are here on this page, on the search page, and you want to scroll down and you want to make sure that you only click on faceless videos. So for example, this video, we can already see here, yes, this video is faceless. So keep your cursor on the video and have looked at the video is faceless. Once you see it's faceless, then we can actually click on the video, all right? And while this video is playing,
I want to tell you, Chad, in the game, there's some legit gurus, but most of them, bro, I wouldn't trust. Like 600, spending 600, 800 is too pricey, too much, bro. Especially for y'all. Yeah, for low-end creators, I wouldn't go to that. That's way too high.
You can already like this video, subscribe to this channel, and go here to our sidebar. All right, on our sidebar.
Too pricey, bro. I mean, if you're up there, you know about YouTube, bro. That's when you can start spending that much money. But you spending 400 to 500 now for a course, I wouldn't do that. Not for a beginner. No, I wouldn't do that. I will only spend around 42 or low end. I wouldn't go that high.
look for even more faceless channels now. So here, just as an example, this
I
one.
gonna have so I seen Vixen and the other, and don't think I was coming from, but I seen they was selling Vixen selling a $400 course, and then this other dude was selling a thing for $1,000. I just want to go this high chat, bro, because for a beginner, bro, you just don't want to go that high. You don't want to go that high, bro. Yeah. So let me show you how to do who was selling it, by the way. So yeah, I'm reacting to the Steffen's video, but let me show you who was selling it, by the way, to do. But I would just want to spend that much money, especially if you're not good at YouTube automation already. So it's just not. I wouldn't go that high. It's not beginner price range. Like, not a good price. Not a good price range for a new beginner too. So I just wouldn't go that high. Unless you're talking to this dude 101, bro, on the phone 24/7, you could get help from him. If you can't talk to these guys, bro, and they're not gonna be there to really support you get through this, bro, I wouldn't go that high. So scripting, you can use ChatGPT for scripts. You see, if we're gonna get right here, so this dude sent me this right here. It's I said, got you, Teddy, bro. He was cool, people though. He was cool with the not fuck with him, but it's just too pricey, bro. It's too much. It's too 600, way too high, especially for a new beginner, bro. And I'm not a beginner. I have experience in YouTube automation, but just for a new beginner, it's not gonna be like price range. It's too high for it. Too high. Way too high. He gotta fix his prices, bro. He gotta fix his price. He's not gonna get no clients if he's gonna keep going that high. See what Vixen. See, it's 400. People don't got that much money to spend that, bro. 500, bro. Yeah. All right, so let's go back over to here. Let's go back to Steffen's video. Alright, so it's Cody's video. Let's go back to Steffen's video right here. Steffen's video. Steffen Miro. Alright, so I said on Twitter chat, I'm basically going to start reacting to Groove videos on my channel. So I'm gonna turn my channel to a whole Groove vote and long form. So I'm gonna start reacting to coaches' videos like Moist Critical, and yeah, I'm gonna start posting where I react to it on live, like basically like Cody does in Vexen on YouTube strategies. But yeah. So you see right here, Vexen YouTube strategy. So I'm gonna start reacting to strategy videos in long form of me reacting to it, get my intakes on it. Because yeah. Alright, let's basically go to here. Let's basically go back to Steffen's video.
Here's another faceless channel, actually very small one, and this is the cool thing about YouTube.
Oh, it's posting about Elon Musk.
That YouTube doesn't really just push out big channels anymore. They also push out small channels, and if we look at this channel here, right here, we can see 400 subscribers. I don't know this channel, right? But yeah, let's keep on going because we want to do this for quite a while. Like, you can't do this for 10 minutes and expect everything to be 100% ready and rocking to go. So let's see. Let's do this for a few more. I'm not gonna do it for too long now. Just to show you guys exactly how to do it. Again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and then make sure if you're interested in, for example, cars, only click on car content. But yeah, if we go here to this channel, small channel, doing very well. Damn, this channel is actually doing well. But here we can see, all right, and I'll actually save this channel for us for in a second, because then we can actually look. I'll show you how to use all of the tools. But let's go back to our YouTube homepage, and here we can see, all right, faceless. Let's see, faceless, here, faceless. So here we can already see a bunch of faceless channels on our YouTube homepage, and we did not do this for a very long time. You want to do it for way long.
It's called a dummy account method. Dummy account method where you go to, or you could go to incognito mode tab.
Longer than I just did it, okay? Yeah. Now, once that is done, let me actually show you how you can now use the tools I just explained, like here, NextLev and vidIQ. Now, I like to use vidIQ to just kind of very quickly see, like, hey, how many views is this channel still currently getting? Here you can see 580.
You gotta have close to at least more than 300,000 views in the last 30 days for it to be a great niche.
In the last 7 days, which is obviously quite strong, right? Then if it looks interesting, I'll subscribe to it. Now, I'll always look at the most popular videos, see like where the view gap is.
See, the thing is with this channel, bro, the mistakes is he's putting these politician people in his thumbnails. YouTube is gonna get you for clickbait for that. So I'll be careful with putting a politician people, like I'll be careful with putting news, presidents, like you don't want to get flagged.
The view cap is like how many views did the most popular video get. What we can also do is with NextLev is we can actually click on analytics like that. and then reveal the RPM, reveal the views, the channel revenue, and all the top countries, the age and gender. We can see basically all of this behind the scenes data from this YouTube channel to give us a clearer picture if the niche is actually good or not. Okay, so here we can see $5 RPM. So this channel is doing roughly
3,000, damn,
almost a million views a month.
fuck?
So that would mean that this channel is almost doing $5,000 a month, which is not bad, right? Then we can see here the countries. We can see all of these things. Not only that, what we can also do with Next Level is we can actually look for similar channels in that niche to see how many competitors will we really have, or how many channels are they already in this niche. Okay, as we can see right here. Now, if you do not have Next Level and you don't want to get it, you can also just go ahead to these channels, go to the most popular video, click on this video, all right? And then you can look it up, because the first thing you will see is that hundreds of people will copy this. But you can also do is you can scroll down on your YouTube homepage, click here, and then subscriber versus views, and then it's gonna filter, small channels getting pretty decent views, as we can see right here, which is, again, it just saves you a bunch of time.
93,000, 12 days ago. So Japanese machines, so this keyword right here is called the core starting word, and it's called angle.
Right, so instead of
let's go to that. Let's go to that.
Here, which is
let's go to that channel. So Fortune Forever Engine. So let's search it. Forever Engine. So Forever Engine. I'm good at any niche I do, bro. Any niche. He said it's time for you to get a team. It's time for you to shut your bitch ass up and worry about your fucking self, bro. So let's go to this right here. Alright, so you see this shot right here. So we go to Forever Engine. So 36 videos. You can see we got more, 700,000 channel views, April 21st, 5K subscribers, 36 videos. So we know that this is the topic IDs were carrying it. So the topic IDs was basically getting the click. So if we open this up right here, we can basically see that it's all made using AI. So yeah, I'll be careful though putting these political people on your videos, like I said. And yeah, if it's not, this is a big niche. Alright, this guy don't look political to me. He don't.
From a Toyota truck engine that seizes before its first oil change to a Nissan engine doesn't reach and wasn't catastrophic. Same oil at night.
Alright, so So if y'all get a new channel started, what you want to do is you want to stay. You're not gonna go do the long lift. You're not gonna do 1 hour videos. What you smoothly want to do, coast to. And I'm back posting. I'm gonna be posting me reacting to groove videos on my main. So what you want to do is send a clip and I'm gonna react to them. All right. So you want to do 13. You want to do 8 to 6 minute length. 8 to 6 minutes. 8 to 6 minutes. Then after you start hitting, when you start hitting close to like 5,000 impressions per video, then that's what you want to start. You want to start doing. At least let me show you, for example, what I mean. So let's basically go over there. Let's basically switch this over. Alright, so you see, being that I updated the thumbnail, it helped the video out a bit. So you see, we went 2 out of 10 yesterday. Alright, so I'm going to go over the content. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all exactly what I mean. So what I mean by this chat is, let me show y'all. So I'm going to smoothly just go over there. So when you start, and I know y'all are not going to gain this much impressions, but when you start hitting this range reach, you want to have more impressions than views. So when you start hitting these amount of impressions, bro, like 3K to 5K. So what you want to start doing, you want to start upping your video to 10 to 15 minute length. So when you start hitting these per video, so we're like under 2K to 1K, you just want to you want to stick out the video length 6 to 8 minutes. You don't want to go 21 minutes long.
140,000 vehicles. Nissan extended the powertrain warranty to 10 years and 120,000 miles across the entire.
Yeah, so you can see this is all generated using AI. Let's go back to Steffen.
Again, it just saves you a bunch of time, right? So instead of randomly scrolling here on your YouTube homepage trying to find niches, you just filter it and it saves you a bunch of time. So this is how we use a dummy account. absolutely love it, right? That's how we do niche research, okay?
Yeah.
Now, once we found some interesting stuff, we actually want to create new niches using the niche transfer method. Now, instead of blindly copying something everyone is doing, we use the niche transfer method to literally 1000x our results. And this is essentially taking proven concepts on YouTube and moving them to different markets. I'll show you some examples right here. This can be, no joke, anything, okay? Title, thumbnail style, video style, anything that is currently working in that niche, you want to move that to a different space. So if we look at just as an example here, Medieval Times Discovered, this is a channel that's posting videos on, medieval times. Now, this was the first channel in this specific space. It was doing very well. What happened then is more people came and they took this exact same style of content from this channel and moved it over to, here, just as an example, Caveman. Worked very well for them as well. Then they did it for pirates. Worked very well for them as well. Then they did it for homeless people, worked very well for them as well. Now, the reason why it worked every single time is very simple. Because they've already had a proven to work concept. They just switched the audiences. So instead of competing with Medieval Times Discovered, they now started in a completely new niche where they don't have any competitors, right? That is the niche transfer method. And the niche transfer method is, no joke, it's called like niche bending or something. Like, it's very similar to that, if it's not the exact same. But yeah, it's one of the most powerful ways to actually, create a YouTube channel and kind of eliminate all of the competition you have. Obviously, this takes a little bit of thinking outside the box, but it should not be too hard, all right? But guys, if you need any help with picking your niche, like we did here, for example, with, let's say, where is it? Here, Maurice, where we monetized his first channel in just 13 days, and the second one just 8 days later. Check out the first link in the video description, book your call with me, and let's see how we can work together one-on-one and scale up your faceless YouTube channel. By the way, I completely help you to pick your first niche one-on-one, all right? Then we go on to the next thing, which is actually creating your account and the whole trust score kind of story, right? This is something that many people are still very confused about.
So brand new accounts.
What you guys need to know is that there are different types of accounts. They are brand new.
You gotta subscribe to 10 to 15 channels when you create a new brand new account. And then the next day, you're gonna do like 15 again. And you don't want to rush repeat. That's how you warm up your channel. You want to comment below their videos and like leave good things below. You could you could generate the comments you're using. You could tell ChatGPT to give you the words for the comments.
Accounts, aged accounts, personal accounts, and pre-monetized accounts. I always recommend you guys to go with either brand new or personal or aged. Okay, I do not recommend like your pre-monetized accounts. Why? Because they cost a bunch of money, and if very often the channels are bad. Okay. Now, when it comes to aged accounts, you guys have to understand that age of an aged account does not matter. Okay, accounts from 2006 aren't any stronger than a newer one. Anything before 20.
It just looks good, bro. It looks good. It's not stronger than newer ones. Your newer ones has more trustworthy score than all the old age ones. He's right.
25 works about the same, so do not overpay for aged accounts just because of the year. Okay,
you're getting fucking robbed if you do.
Then
protecting your channel from day one. Using different email addresses for every account. Using different AdSense accounts under different people's you could get an LLC under your family's name. But
protect our channel from.
When you go to get a channel monetized, all YouTube asks for is your address. They ask for your username. If you don't want to put your main address, you can put a family member address. That's what some YouTubers do, and YouTube's okay with that.
Day one, so we want to use different email addresses for every.
Or get an LLC or something.
Single account we start. We want to use different.
You just don't want to do bannable niche. Do niches risky. Do fucking medicine niche. Don't do that. Don't do the AI agents. Just do something that you know is gonna stay around for as long as 50 years from now. Like military type niches. You gotta have good scripts though. You gotta make your own template. I got a video on my channel for you.
And AdSense accounts. Now AdSense accounts, and let me know if you want to have a full video on this. You can just go ahead and you can create LLCs in the US for $300 or something, and with these LLCs you can have more than one AdSense account, right? Very simple. So per LLC you can basically have one, and per person you can have one. So if you're one person and you have one LLC, you can have 2 AdSense accounts. Okay. Then you want to use different browsers, different Chrome
browser,
profiles.
yeah.
Always keeps you a bit safer.
No
And then
proxies,
no,
right?
you
No,
don't
no.
need any proxies, anti-detect, or anything like that. That's like largely a myth for trust purposes. Okay. Then we want to warm up our accounts. This is not gonna like make or break your channel, but we always want to kind of make sure that we use everything in our power to actually make sure that YouTube pushes out our videos. Okay. Now we warm up our YouTube accounts to actually increase our trust score. So the trust score is how much does the platform actually trust our channel. Now the accounts we need to warm up are new accounts and aged accounts. These two both need to be warmed up. All right. Now how to warm up your account? We use it as a normal user. We watch 1 to 2 hours of content per day. We subscribe, comment, and like to different kind of YouTube videos. Very important is that you do not spam. Okay. If you're gonna spam, YouTube is gonna flag your channel. All right, because we want to show YouTube that we're not bots.
Oh yeah, you don't want to spam. He's right about that, chat. YouTube can flag you for that, bro, for spamming videos. And I see most channels doing that. I think they do that because they think that's more growth. But you don't want to smoothly spam it.
It's gonna flag. All right. Now you want to do this for 1 week plus to lower the risk of low trust score. As I said, this is not 100% working every single time. Now a quick note. Always have 1 to 2 channels warmed up and ready to go, because once we have our niche, we want to get started in that niche ASAP. So we don't want to waste like days and days and days to warm up our account. How do we actually go ahead and test if the account is then actually good? So we record a real 3 to 4 minute phone video, just a walk where you're walking around a drive, a room to the content literally doesn't matter. You log into that specific account, all right? It can be new or purchased, like an aged account, and upload that video to it. Now, very important is that you just upload the video right away. Don't put it through an editing software or anything like that. Just upload the video. Then you check the impressions like 24 hours later. 0 to 50 impressions is a dead account, and I would not use it. Okay, 200 to 400 impressions, it's usable, good enough, but not the best. And if you have 1,000 plus impressions, you have a high trust score and ready to post good content. Okay, now the thing is, when it comes to this here, all right, not every account is gonna have 1,000 plus impressions. It's not that common.
Not every niche.
So when you're testing accounts, like test 10 accounts at once. That's what I would recommend. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so now you know exactly how to set up an account. Now let's actually look into video topics. Like what kind of videos are you actually going to post on that channel? Because this here is almost as important as the niche. All right, you can have the best niche, or you can have the perfect niche. But if
your topics, I told you about that.
Views are gonna...
See what I was telling you, bro. ChatGPT is how I learned all this shit, chat. I learned to do watching coaching videos, been watching coaching videos, me taking notes, and me studying things using my ChatGPT experience. So ChatGPT is the only in Gemini. I use ChatGPT the most though. I used ChatGPT before I heard that Gemini came out. ChatGPT was my only go-to that helped me hit 18 million views on my main channel.
Suck. So what I see too many people doing is copying videos one-on-one. All right, they copy videos one-on-one. Most people. Okay, and this is the first mistake. So if we see this video here got 2.5 million views, and this guy here 200 views by copying the video one-on-one. Okay, now this video I'll show you, or here I'll show you exactly how a good topic looks like. And something we have to always keep in mind is that supply and demand is not just important in your niche, but also in the video topics you are gonna choose. All right. Now, how do you actually find demand? We look for recent outliers on competitor channels, look for recent trending formats, and most importantly is we do not copy most popular videos from our competitors, because this is what everyone does and your videos will 1,000,000% fail. Okay. Now, how do we find supply? Very easy. We use our search bar and look at how many people have created the exact same video, as we've already done just now. Then if it's been done more than 3 times and you don't really have a different angle to that specific video, go ahead and look for a different topic, okay? Because YouTube will always show the videos to the hardcore fans of that niche first, and if they have already seen the video multiple times, they do not have a single reason for clicking on your video, except if it follows a completely different angle, okay? This here is extremely important. Now, how does a perfect video topic look like? It's a topic that actually resonates with your audience, so ask yourself, Does
don't
my
wanna watch
audience
this.
even want to watch a topic like this? Some topics sound super interesting but are super boring. Make sure your topics are not boring. Your topic has to be posted on time if it's a trend. So let's say, for example, I don't know if we have like any trends on here, but let's say, for example, we have like here, let me have a look. Like you have a WNBA news channel, right? And something happened today. You can't start posting about it like in 2 months from now. That's not gonna work. Right? If it's a trend, you need to post very quickly. You need to have a team that is extremely quickly. Okay? Then you want to repeat what has done well in the past. Leverage negativity. Humans respond better to negative things. And by the way, when I speak here about repeat what has done well in the past, this is like the craziest thing you can do. Okay? That is exactly what we did here with where's that post? Here with Andre. We took from just being monetized at $30,000 a month in just 4 months by just doubling down on what works. Most people think you can't do a video twice. Just do it. Milk it out until it doesn't work anymore. Then we want to leverage negativity. Humans respond better to negative things. We see this all the time in like the headlines and everything.
And the news shit,
negative. That's because we respond better.
Comments, they respond better to negative things, but we ignore it, we can do it though. Humans respond better, yeah.
To it, okay? We want to use the topic transfer method. This is by far the most powerful
taking
way
a proven
to
topic taking a proven topic. It could be from this year. Taking a proven from another niche and then bending over to your market. That works. Yeah, he's right about that.
Topics. Now, what you essentially do is you find winning video concepts in other niches and move them over to your niche. This can work insanely well if it's been done correctly. Yep. Okay. Now, here's some.
We call it market title bending. Title bending, yeah. You bend into your title from us. So you have 104 title from us. You'll basically start working from his title and then bend it over to yours.
Examples that worked extremely well.
Yeah.
So we can see here just as an example in the medieval space or history space. This video.
And these are called ending angles. These are called angles. And if you have angle pillars, the AI will automatically pick the angle. It will know which angle gotta use. Yeah.
It was posted first, 2.7 million views. Yep. Why you wouldn't last 24 hours in medieval times. And then we have why you wouldn't last 24 hours in Stone Age. I promise you, if you go ahead and you look up this exact topic, you will find hundreds of copies. And all of those people probably didn't get any views. Okay? And I truly believe if this video here would be longer, he would get more views. Okay? Then we have here the exact same as we just spoke about. Here about cats, 2.5 million views. And then here about the dog. 55,000 views on a brand new channel in 6 days. So they took what is working and moved it to a different space. That is, again, the most powerful thing you can do because you're already working with stuff that is working and you're just catering a completely different audience. Okay? Then this worked extremely well with Scott, who went from getting like a 50 to 100 views a video to almost giving up on his channel to $200 days within like a week. There's an interview with him on this channel. Just check that out. And super valuable. It's like 40 minutes or something. Okay. So this is kind of how you're going to find a perfect topic. It's a lot of scrolling. I always say like niche research and topic research are, that's why I say like do a lot of it every single day because the more you do of that, the better you're going to get. Okay. Next up, now we have our topic. Now we actually go into the content creation process. Where
you have approach and options.
You have 3 options for approaching content creation. So we either do it ourselves, we do the hybrid method where the freelancers do some and you do some, or we fully outsource it. Okay. Now if we do it ourselves, the advantages are there's basically no cost because you do everything yourself. 100% profit margin. You learn new skills. You have full control over the process. And the disadvantages are this is not very scalable. It's extremely time consuming to create videos yourself. Trust me. When I just started out, I was also doing everything myself. Yeah. And then learning takes time, right? So you'll have to learn.
I do look forward to me getting a few Indians to work with in the future. That's going to do video editing for me. So there's a lot of great. I like working with the Indians, bro. So I feel like me with the Indians, I can get shit done with them. Like they're smart at what they do. As long as some of them don't fuck around.
How to edit and so on. And then without you, you don't make any money because if you don't post any videos, you're not going to make any money, right? Then we have right here the hybrid method where you do some and the freelancers do some. So what basically happens here is you have The advantages are you have very low cost, you do what you enjoy, you have more control over the whole process. The disadvantages are it's only partially scalable. Time consuming, some capital is actually required for you to make this happen because you have to pay the freelancer. And then without you, there's no income. Okay. Then we have fully outsourcing. If you're going to fully outsource, you need around about $300 to $500 a month. All right. To kind of start outsourcing. Many of our students outsource and many of them do the hybrid method. All right. Now, the advantages of fully outsourcing is it's not very time consuming. It's extremely scalable. You still have over 80% profit margin. If we look at underages as an example, even higher, So for the people who don't know, YouTube is not like dropshipping or any kind of these business models. We actually have high profit margins, right? So the money we show you guys that we make, like 80%, 90% of that is actually profit, okay? Then you get time freedom, you work with experienced freelancers, and without you, you still have an income because the freelancers do the work for you. The disadvantages are, it does require some capital, okay? Now, where do you actually go ahead and hire these people? So for a thumbnail designer, on X, Fiverr, Upwork, YT Jobs or onlinejobs.ph, or you can even use AI. Now, when you are working with a thumbnail designer, make sure that you don't just tell them like, hey, here's the topic, make me a thumbnail. Tell them exactly how you want the thumbnail to look like, all right? The thumbnail designer is not supposed to do the research for you. You have to do it.
You gotta come up with a concept. You gotta basically bring them a example and then have them like show them an example of the way you want it so he can come up with the idea.
Good thumbnail designer that you actually trained up.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for the script writers, we can use Upwork, YT Jobs, onlinejobs.ph, or even AI. AI is super good, guys. We want to have speed.
Yeah, you can use AI for the scripts.
In 2026, speed is going to be key when kind of blowing up your YouTube channel. So I'd recommend, just going with AI for scripts. Same thing with voiceovers. We have Fiverr and 11 Labs. I'd just go with 11 Labs, get super good voiceovers, and you'll be good to go. For video editors, Upwork, YT Jobs, onlinejobs.ph, and X. Now, for the video editors, I'd highly recommend you guys to go ahead and hire video editors now already. So once you have a niche, you can immediately start producing videos, okay? Because we want speed. We need to get these videos out there as fast as possible. And this is also the reason why we actually give our students video editors. We actually go into our niche testing framework. So I follow this exact process with every single niche I get into to avoid spending money on videos okay? Now, once you have the videos, the video topics, you want to go ahead and you want to create the script with ChatGPT, okay?
And then most gurus try to make it hard, bro. Only thing you're sending your editor is you send them where you vision of the video you want it to look like. So what you're gonna do is, and this is what I used to do in the old days. So old days, you could do it in the old days, whatever. So when I used to couldn't do art myself and I paid a designer to do it for me, you would just send them a revision of the link right here to URL. Send them a URL of the competitor's video. So you'll send a designer it, send an editor,
And
whatever
kaboom.
you're getting. The editor, you tell the editor you want to make a video just like this, but you want to have yours way better, way more better visuals. But you're gonna also send him the clip search list. So wherever you get the clip search keywords from, you're gonna send him that list so he can know how to find each clip. You're gonna basically send him my list so he can know how to find each clip that at the video for you. You could do the voiceover yourself. You can send him an audio file. Yeah, he's right.
You can do ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you want to use. I do not mind. All right, I also don't care as long as the script is being written. For the voiceover, 11 Labs.
ChatGPT's go with scripts.
Video editor, freelancer. When we on the
like this channel right here hit 300,000 views from ChatGPT. Look, literally. So, and he's right about that. It don't matter what software you're using, as long as your topic idea is good. What matters the most is your topic idea first thing. So, if your topic idea is not good, you're not gonna get the views. So, the script really keeps them on. But what matters the most, what carries the whole video, is the idea. So.
The testing phase, we do not want to spend a lot of money on the videos. So first work with a cheaper video editor to kind of test niche. Now once you see it works, you can always increase the video quality. It's about who spends the most minutes on, which kind of video holds people for the most minutes on YouTube. And that's what we're aiming for, right? So we're looking to actually keep someone on YouTube for a longer period of time. All right. Then for the title and the thumbnail, we want to make sure that we actually choose something that is working. All right. We don't want to randomly just think about thumbnails. We want to always work with something that is already working. Okay. Then we actually get into the posting phase right here. Okay. That's where we are gonna post all 15 videos. So we're gonna post, skip, post, skip, post, skip. As you want, all right? Does not matter. I really don't mind what kind of sequence you post in. Now, what's going to happen is very simple. Either, the channel is actually going to pick up, like here. We want to post all 15 videos, okay? But either the channel is going to pick up like here, then only we're going to post more videos, all right? But keep in mind, we're only going to post 15 videos, and I don't want to hear anyone to tell me like, hey, I'm not getting views if you never posted 15 videos to a channel. Now, after, the channel actually started picking up, then we can post more videos. If, though, you post 15 videos and you do not get any views, then we do not continue on that channel. Okay? Yeah. We don't continue on that channel. Why do I say that? Because usually a good niche will take only around about 15 videos, should be more than enough to see if a channel is going to work or not. All right. Now, the reasons why a channel might fail is maybe your niche, maybe your video topics, your packaging, video length, or you have a bad channel. If you have a bad channel, you don't get any impressions. Okay. Now, once the channel fails, I want you to go back to the channel and try to understand why did my channel fail, and then start at the top again. Okay, and you go through this process until you get a channel that wins. And trust me, the more you do this, the more you're going to learn, and the faster you're going to have a channel that's up and running. Okay, now the next thing is monetization. All right, so with the channel I showed you, obviously went super quickly. But yeah, now I want to, now you probably get to the part that is everyone's most favorite part. How do we actually make money from YouTube? So firstly, we have the YouTube partnership program, which is no joke the easiest way to make money with YouTube. Because this is where YouTube pays you directly for the views you get. Now for that, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which we reached on that channel very, very quickly. Like, it was absolutely insane. The first video blew up because we nailed the niche and we nailed the video topic. Okay. Same with the packaging, we nailed it, right? So the channel immediately blew up and got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So this does not need to take 1.5 years. The average person, by the way, takes 1.5 years to reach it. But after this video, you should reach it way quicker. Okay. Yeah. Now I know 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time sound a lot, but the people we work with get to this point on average in 3 to 6 weeks. And we just had someone doing it again yesterday, as we can see here. Right, someone did it again here, just reached the magic number of 1,000 subscribers, could not be happier. If we look here, right, here another one monetized, 1,000 subscribers in 9 days, channel taking off, monetized, monetized, another one monetized, taking off, monetized in 2 weeks, and I can go on and on and on like this for very long. Got my channel monetized,
Scott,
2 channels are monetized.
Yeah, Scott, having skills, when you have skills like that, bro, get easier.
7 weeks after starting working with me, can go on and on like that. Guys, if you RPM, which is revenue per 1,000 views, how much you actually earn for every 1,000 views you get on your channel. Now, if you have an RPM of
$5 is gonna be 10,000 views, 50.
$5 and you get 1,000 views, you make $5. If you have an RPM of $5 and you get 1,000,000 views, you make $5,000. Yeah. So all you need is 2 million views to make 10K a month with YouTube, right? Which, if you think about it, is not really too difficult.
It's not really too hard. Yeah, you're right. Topic ideas would do it though.
Difficult because we're already posting videos on topics that people are already interested in. Now, if we want to increase our RPM,
yeah, you're already posting videos on topics that people are already interested in. That already has a high demand, meaning already has a lot of views in our search term.
Right? Want to turn on alcohol and gambling ads. This is going to be massive because these are the kind of companies that spend the most amount of money on advertising, right? Then we want to create longer videos than 50. Let's see how we can scale up.
Yo, good video, Steffen.
And
good video.
just make.
It was fun reacting to this video. All right, Charlie, we better